Hi guys, so today I am filming my empties for you. I think it's been a while since my last one, but I have a box here full of stuff to talk about, so I've got a lot to talk about. I apologize if the lighting keeps being weird, the sun keeps going in and out of behind some clouds, and I use natural lighting for my videos, so it's kind of weird lighting right now. I feel like I have a lot to talk about, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So, I have this box at my humidifier thing, and then I'm going to talk about stuff, and I'm just going to start from what's on top of this box and work my way through, because there's that much stuff. So, the very first thing I have here is the Manic Panic Flash Lightning Super Strength Bleach. This is the 30 volume version. I bleached my roots. Obviously my hair is blue again instead of the weird faded color, and I about every 6 months re-bleach my roots. I usually have like this much growth and need to bleach it to get the color to stay, so I use that. This is what I always grab for bleach because it's cruelty free, it's not terribly expensive, and I can get it off of Amazon and get it in 2 days, which is always convenient. And then I also finished up a bottle of the Special Effects Pimpin' Purple Hair Dye. This is the color that's on the ends of my hair here. So I go through probably about half a bottle to 3/4 of a bottle every time I do a full coloring of my hair. Depends on how much blue I put in. But this is my favorite purple hair dye for the ends of my hair, and I will always repurchase it. I'm on another bottle right now that I think is about half full-ish. This didn't have a lot left in it when I reached for it to do my hair the other day. Another hair thing here. This is the Ion Color Brilliance Brights color. This was sky blue. This is the blue I have on top rather than my usual Special Effects blue. Oh, my hair just did weird things because it got stuck on this. So, I did not like this. Like, the color is pretty. I have no idea how it's going to fade. The color is pretty, but, I mean, it's about the same as my usual blue. I had to use the entire tube of this to do from my roots down to about where my ponytail holder goes. And that's really frustrating for me because I'm used to using about half to 3/4 of a bottle for my blue as well. And I realize my hair is getting longer, but even then, like, I didn't really have enough blue. There are areas of my hair where I feel like the color's kind of patchy and didn't take as well as I would like it to, because I couldn't saturate it in dye because I ran out of dye after 1 tube, which I am not used to doing. I don't know how much comes in this. This is 2.5 ounces, and then the Special Effects is 4 ounces. That's probably why this is much smaller than this, but it's just this, the price point, how much I get of this versus how much I get of this, not worth it. The only reason I didn't get my usual blue was because I can't seem to find it on the internet right now, and that's the only place I've ever known to buy my blue is off the internet. So I'll probably be trying a different brand, maybe like Manic Panic or something like that next time I need to touch up my blue. So I was not happy with that hair dye. Next thing I have here is a large Kalamazoo. I may have already mentioned this in a video, I don't know, but it's still in my bucket, so I'm counting it. I use this as a kind of leg wash. I wash my face with it occasionally if my face is really breaking out, because it doesn't dry my skin out, but the pineapple in here really is nice on my skin when my skin is breaking out pretty badly. So I do really love this. I haven't repurchased it, but I probably will at some point, but due to one of the shaving things I've been using, I haven't needed this as much. And that shaving thing, if I can find it here, is the new 5 o'clock whistle shaving smoothie. This stuff smells delicious. It's coffee and lavender, but it's also full of lime, and the lime just, it smells like Sprite or something, like a lemon lime candy. Smells delicious. Makes my legs feel super soft and amazing. I don't get ingrown hairs with this. I don't get itchy, irritated legs. Super in love with this, and it smells so good. I have repurchased it. That one doesn't come in a big size, which bothers me. It did, like, for a week. My store got large sizes of it, and then they stopped making the large sizes, and it's not going to come in the large size. And I'm so upset about that because I would love to be able to buy that in the big size. The next thing I have here is a small self-preserving mask of Magnum Mint Tea. This is one of my favorite face masks of all time. I go through one of these in about 3 months. Kind of depends on if I'm using it on my chest or on my face too. I usually use it just on my face and occasionally on my chest. If I was using it on my chest regularly, I'd get the big size, but I just really use it on my face. So I love this. Definitely will repurchase. I actually repurchased it today, so I love this. I finished off a little travel size of the Ocean Salt Face and Body Scrub. I use this before shaving when my legs really need that extra boost of scrubbiness to get nice and soft and smooth. I use this when I took a bath to scrub my legs, because that's when I shave. I love this, but I probably won't repurchase it anytime soon, just because I go through it pretty fast. I also have a large Dark Angels Face and Body Cleanser. This was 0.30 pounds, so this was a like $17 one, a little bit over what you normally can get as a small one. This lasted me pretty well. I probably could get something bigger. I use this as a body scrub and body wash when I am breaking out really badly on my chest and back, because that's been a problem for me. So I like this. I haven't repurchased it, but I would. Next, I have the Dirty Shaving Cream. This is one of my favorite shaving creams of all time. It has kind of been beaten out by that 5 o'clock whistle, but I kind of rotate it with this because my legs do get really dry and itchy, and this is made for really sensitive skin like mine. It's very similar to the formula of the Dream Cream lotion, which is my favorite lotion. So I did repurchase this. I do really love it, and I kind of alternate this with that 5 o'clock whistle since I can't get the 5 o'clock whistle in a big size. Next I have a Let the Good Times Roll cleanser. This is my favorite face wash ever. My mom and I both use this, and we usually go through it in like 2 months between the two of us, sometimes less. Depends on if I'm experimenting with my skincare or not. I tend to. I think we've actually gone through 2 of these, but we don't always remember to have me hold on to the pots. So, love this, have repurchased, and will probably forever repurchase. It's one of the best things for my skin I've ever tried. I have a lot of Lush in here. I just used up a bunch of my Lush stuff all at once. Next I have a small Rub shower scrub. This is from a gift set. That's why it's in the smaller size, because that's the only place you can get it. I was using this before I used up that Ocean Salt. I used this up quite a bit before that. I liked it. However, I found that mine got really watery at the end, and that's probably just too much water on my hands getting in there as I'm trying to scoop it out. I used all the scrubby bits at the beginning. I like it. I'd use it again if I got it in a gift set. I probably wouldn't buy it though, just because I think I like the Ocean Salt a little bit better. If I was to buy one, I'd buy that. And also, I've been using the Rough with the Smooth Body Butter on my legs, and that is amazing. And I think I actually have used one of those up, but it's a solid product with no packaging, so of course it doesn't end up in my bucket. Okay, making sure. Cool. And then now I'm just down to the actual bucket. I finished up everything in the box. So next I have the Electric Blue Hair Dye from Special Effects. This is my favorite blue hair dye ever. I really hope they haven't just discontinued it and I will be able to find it soon, because if this isn't back by the time I have to touch up my hair again, I will be super sad. I love this. Like I said, I usually use about half a bottle to 3/4 of a bottle to touch up my blue. It's usually 3/4 if it's the times I bleach my hair, about half if I'm just touching up without bleaching, because I need less when I'm not bleaching because I'm not as thorough with it. This is amazing. There's a tiny bit in there, but it's not enough to even be able to use it, so I'm considering this done. Holy grail blue hair dye. I love this stuff. And it fades from bright blue to then kind of a purpley blue, then to a light purple, to pink, and then it'll get silvery areas. It's amazing. It gives me unintentional, like, opal hair, that opal unicorny hair trend, which is not my favorite, but I unintentionally get it, so it makes it easy so I don't have to touch up my hair all the time. I finished also up, we're getting into the more makeup-y related stuff. I finished up a Tarte Fresh Eyes Maracuja Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover Wipes. They smelled amazing, and I loved the way they made my skin feel. You could feel the maracuja oil in there. They're kind of pricey, so I probably wouldn't buy them unless I had a coupon or like a bunch of Ulta points saved up, but I really enjoyed these. I know I bought them with a coupon and Ulta points, but loved these, and I felt like they took off my mascara really well, and like my crazy eye makeup like this. Super easy. Also really nice if I also had like a matte liquid lipstick on, took that right off. So I would repurchase if I could get them they're like $12 for a pouch of 30, so I was very stingy with them. I have also finished up, it looks like 2 packs of my e.l.f. Studio Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. These are my favorites. They're $3. You only get 20 in there, which is, I wish I got more, but still for $3, pretty amazing. They don't burn my eyes very much unless I have a really saturated one and I like let the liquid go directly into my eye, but everything burns directly in my eye. So Love this. I'm like one wipe away from using up a third one too. So I buy these whenever I make an e.l.f. order. I buy 1 or 2 of them. I pick them up at Target all the time. Just absolutely adore these. Next I have a second one of my blue hair dye. It looks like there's a little bit extra in this. I might set this aside and mix this with whatever I get next. But second one of my blue hair dye. I used up a full-size Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I probably just tossed it because it got old, because I highly doubt I actually used it up. But, you know, you gotta toss your mascaras periodically. Holy Grail mascara would definitely repurchase. Have repurchased it in the little mini travel size, because this is like $23, something like that. This is like $10, $11, something like that. And since I toss my mascaras every 3 months or so, honestly, it's better for me to get the small one. I'll use that up before I have to toss it, whereas this I tossed before it was actually completely gone. But I love this mascara. I am wearing it today layered with something else, and makes my eyelashes super fluttery and soft and beautiful, and I just feel like I get the most glamorous mascara look with this mascara. I have 2 of the NYX Micro Brow Pencils. One of these I didn't actually like fully use up, but it broke, so had to call it quits on this guy. And then the other one broke, but it was pretty much gone when it broke. So I love this. This is my favorite brow pencil. I have repurchased, and I have a backup of it, so that way I will never be without it, because I feel like I can get an always good brow day with this guy. It's super tiny. I haven't tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I've heard this could be a dupe for it, and honestly, I love this so much, I'm not going to bother getting it. And I'm in the shade Brunette. Because I keep my hair crazy colors, I don't bother matching my brow products to my hair. I match it to, it's a little darker than my natural brow color, because my hair is pretty dark with my color. I also have an e.l.f. HD powder. This is my favorite under eye setting powder. I don't like it all over my face necessarily, but I love it for getting my under eyes set. I feel like it brightens them up a little bit, but nothing like crazy where I look like reverse raccoon. And I have repurchased. Let's talk about my little powder fiasco that happened yesterday. I tried to film this video yesterday, and did my eye makeup exactly the same. Was in love with my makeup look. Went to do my foundation. Foundation is a little light for me. I'm using the Hard Candy Glamouflage. Put that on, and I went to set it with a powder. Every single powder I put on my face turned my face Oompa Loompa orange. I looked awful. So I tried this powder, which is what I'm tossing here, and this is the e.l.f. Powder Foundation. They discontinued this, and I loved it all the way up until the end. And I've got some product left in there, but I don't know if maybe it's because it's old, or if it was reacting weirdly with the foundation, but this made me orange, and honestly there's so little left, and there's not enough in here for me to be able to use it just on its own as a powder foundation, because it's too hard to get to. So I'm just tossing it, calling it quits on this guy. Let me know your favorite cruelty-free powders that come in a super pale shade, because that's my major issue. I'll find a powder that I love the formula of, but it is way too dark for me. It's just so hard to find a powder that matches me. I'm right now borrowing this random one that my younger sister had that I gave her when I first started makeup. I don't even know what it is, but it matches my skin tone, so I'm using it for now until I can find something better. Another powder, this one is a genuinely translucent powder. I might repurchase this because it was truly translucent. And this is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I think this was meant as like a touch-up powder, a mattifying powder, but I did use it as a setting powder, and I liked it for that. It broke on me near the end, but honestly it was super cheap, and it's actually translucent, so at least it won't make my foundation any darker. So I will probably actually repurchase this next time I'm at Ulta. I'm probably going to be on a powder trying kick, because I am down to just my e.l.f. HD powder and that random powder that's not even actually mine. Next I have the Lush Charity Pot. This is actually expired, so I'm just tossing it. I have bajillions of backups. I always I can't help but keep buying it. And I will always repurchase this. This is a great lotion. It's not my favorite compared to the Dream Cream, but I can find ones with a Doberman Pinscher on the sticker, and that makes me just really happy because that's my favorite breed of dog. I also used up a Lush Yummy Mummy body conditioner. This is a little size from like a gift set, I believe, or it might have been a like employee item because they had one. It was a new product last Mother's Day. I like it. I have a full size of it. If it comes back out, I wouldn't repurchase it, but I'll probably eventually use up the full size. but I burnt out on the smell super fast. It's very strawberry-y, but there's a gardenia note in there that I just do not like. So I like it, I'd use it, but I burnt out on that scent. Next, I have the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I liked this. It was a little shimmery, a little hard to use, and there's a lot of stuff in here that, I don't know, it was kind of not as nice as the HD, and there's more product in the big HD powder. I went through this kind of fast for me, so I probably won't purchase that. My mom loves it though, so, you know, ways you can tell everybody's different, right? I used up a e.l.f. lip exfoliator. I apologize if anything's wet in here. I think I put that Yummy Mummy body conditioner in there while it was still wet, and it got everything slightly soggy. I like the e.l.f. lip exfoliator. I prefer my Lush lip scrubs. I just feel like I get a more even scrub with it. But I do have another e.l.f. lip exfoliator that I'll use up. I like it. Not my favorite, but I mean, I have another one, and if for some reason I needed to, I would repurchase. I used up a Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner. This is one of my holy grails. It's a little bit cheaper than the Physicians Formula, but it is harder to get my hands on. I prefer this one to the Physicians Formula for price reasons. But, I mean, they're pretty much interchangeable for me. I think I have another one of these, and I have the Physicians Formula. So, it'll just be whichever one I can get my hands on, I'll repurchase. I have a few other eyeliners here. I went a little eyeliner nuts recently, I think. I have the Jordana Made to Last pencil. I think this is an Espresso Last. It's the brown. The little bit that's left completely dried up on me. So, yeah, you can see it's like, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it like fell out of the tube. I like it. I don't really wear brown eyeliner, but I would repurchase the black, at least probably. I have the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pencil in the black shade. This also dried up on me, but this was only like used a few times. I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because it dried up so fast. I have the Rimmel Scandalize in Nude. I completely used this one up. I started using it as an eye base because I've discovered I don't really do nude in the waterline. I liked it. It's not cruelty free, so I wouldn't repurchase it. And then finally I used up, oh, not finally, I have two more things after this. I used up the, oh goodness, this was the Jordana or is this the Milani? I think this is the Milani Shadow Eyes pencil in Almond Cream. I'd repurchase this or the Jordana. The Jordana's cheaper, but really it'll be whichever one I can get my hands on, I'll repurchase. I loved these. I'm kind of sad that I don't have them right now, but I'm trying to use up a couple of my other nude eyeshadow bases first. Used up the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This is just a little travel size. I think I got from Ipsy right before I stopped using Ipsy. I liked it. I don't know, I might get, if I like got another sample, I'd use it, but I don't know if I'd go out of my way to purchase it. And then finally, this is probably the pricey, no, it's not the priciest thing. Might be the priciest thing. It's a really pricey item that I used up. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It took me 6 months to use this up, so I love it, have repurchased it, and I will repurchase it forever. It is holy grail status for me. It is one of the only concealers I found that gives me a good amount of coverage and actually matches my skin tone. So I love this stuff and will forever repurchase. So those are my empties. I feel like I had a lot of stuff and a good amount of makeup, which is pretty cool. I also just recently got rid of a bunch of makeup. I'm going to be giving it to my coworkers, so that's pretty cool. I will be doing a makeup collection video soon for you guys, hopefully. I just have to get a few more things situated. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you like this eyeshadow look, I'm planning on doing a tutorial on it next week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.